a kind of food made of flour or meal that has been mixed with milk or water, made into dough or butter, with or without yeast or other leavening water. So, in short, it is called bread.
Chosen company is Bread Bite Bake Shop. The word bread bite came from the word tinapay ko kagat ko that was owned by Margie Orchea. It is the first branch in the year 2014, located at a small space of J.R. Torres subdivision along Doña Juliana Avenue. So this kind of business bread is a source of sustenance to the owner and worker. And now let's go on to the branches of Bread Bite. So we have 6 branches inside Bacolod City. The first branch is Mansilingan, the second is Mandalagan, the third is Tacoleng, the fourth is Banago, the fifth is Belmonte, and the lastly is Alhis. So these are the 6 branches of Bread Bite Bake Shop. Now let's go on to the product offering of Bread Bite Bake Shop. The first product they offered is Spanish roll, double bade, pandesal, Spanish bread, ensaymada, and hopia. So these are the product offered of Bread Bite Bakery. So let's go on to the organizational structure of Bread Bite Bake Shop. On the top, this is the owner, Marcy Orchea. The second is Marcy wife, business partner, Mahal Orchea. Next, Zara Alvarez, the master baker. Then, Mona Baikin, the cashier. Virginia Carmona, the sales lady. And Roberto Montecarlo, the helper. So, this is the organizational structure of Bread Bite Bake Shop. And now let's go on to the Bread Bite Bake Shop office procedure. This procedure or policy came from production, so we have 5 policies. The first policy is the personal hygiene policy. A service can contribute to the spread of an infection through poor hygiene practices that allows infectious organisms to survive or thrive in the service environment. The implementation of appropriate hygiene and infection control procedures aims to break the cycle and prevent the spread of infections of every stage. The second is no smoking cigarette policy. Cigarette smoking causes environmental pollution by releasing toxic air pollutant into the atmosphere. Cigarette butts also litter the environment, and the toxic chemical introduces seep into a soil and waterways, hereby causing soil and water pollutions is respectively. The third is always washing utensils and cooking surface policy. So creating a clean and a pastry kitchen is an important step to a healthy bakery. A clean bakery will help to reduce the customers' risk and exposures into many indoor pollutants such as bacteria and dust mites. A clean bakery is also less inviting mice, rats, and other pests. The fourth is the dress code policy. Dress codes are used to communicate to employees what the organization considers. Appropriate work attire dress can be formal or informal and might be include the use of uniforms. The Code Conduct Policy. A Code Conduct Policy is also known as a workplace Code of Ethics, an internal policy document which contains the rules of employees and employees needs to follow. The code provides guidelines about appropriate behavior for the company's staff. So next, the Bread Bite Bake Shop Traditional Office. So this is the traditional office of Bread Bite Bake Shop. Bread Bite Bakery understands the importance of attracting the right talent by creating high-end office of the future, which are comfortable environment to work in, which encourage employees to be creative and productive while at the same time promoting their well-being. Next, the Bread Bite Bakery workshop approaches includes the owner, the manager, financial advisor, business planner, sales associate, and the baker. On the positive effects of a traditional office to the employees. A professional space having a traditional office space guarantees that you allows have a professional environment to welcome clients, hold meetings, and collaborate the employees. You may even use the office to establish the sense of community among your clients by developing your brand identity. Collaboration and office locations provide the benefits of having a physical space where employees can gather and collaborate on ideas, complete controls over the office environment. You can complete over your office environment when you have a physical space. The same tools and resources are available to all employees. You'll also be a better equipped to shape your company's culture and assure that consistent high quality outputs. Next, the negative effects of the traditional office to the employees. Its expensive small firms sometimes suffer a capital constraints and the rent isn't an expensive rent as well as the cost of supplies, furniture, and equipment can amount up quickly. You can have commit to lease renting space is unfortunately a long-term commitment. It's thought to predict how much room you'll need and you need to end up more you have break or lease to talk for a new space. Compute allocation can cause to miss out of talent. Your talent is made up of locals, regardless of where you are office located, whereas virtual of office home offices allows you to hire workers from all over the country or the world. A physical site restrict you those you can drive your work. And now let's go on to the reason behind the adoption of workplace environment. Several of your characteristic features will aid you to dealing with a particular workplace scenarios. The greater your ability to adjust the changing of situation, the better employees you will be. We'll discuss the necessity of adaptability in the workplace, the benefits it provides, and how you increase your adaptability in the post. Being adaptive in a workplace is crucial for the variety of reasons. Employers respect people who can successfully manage change in the workplace. Furthermore, the more productive you are, the more productive you will be run in the long term. This significant discuss or because of being able to deal with the change of effectively frees up the time and would be otherwise to be spent feeling worried when you face a new problem. Being productive is a beneficial because it demonstrates your resourcefulness, leadership abilities, determination, and more. All of these are desirable attributes in an employee to an employer. Lastly, let's go to the office layout. So as we can see, this is the office layout of Bread Bite Bake Shop.